Breeder Spotlight, Bobby Bowles and the Rare Legacy of Azul Excellence. Bobby Bowles is remembered as one of the most meticulous and respected breeders of Azul and Oriental-type poultry in American heritage breeding history. His legacy lives on through lines known not just for their beauty and power, but for their rare temperament and strength. With a deep understanding of genetics and structure, Bowles selectively bred pure Azul stock with carefully chosen American and Spanish gamefowl, producing birds that were admired for their hardiness, intelligence, and balance. His focus wasn't on mass production. It was on preservation, purity, and purpose. What made his lines especially prized was Bowles's strict selectiveness. He rarely sold birds. Instead, he invested his energy in maintaining quality, raising birds that reflected his high standards year after year. Among his most iconic were the black Azuls, which remain sought after among breeders today for their unique traits and strong influence. Many modern Oriental-based bloodlines can be traced back to his work, making Bobby Bowles not just a name in history, but a cornerstone of today's heritage poultry landscape. Breeder Spotlight, Russell Bowden and the Manziel lineage. Meet Russell Bowden of Lindale, Texas, a dedicated poultry breeder known for his commitment to the Manziel Gray line. With years of experience and passion behind his work, Bowden now focuses full-time on maintaining and caring for this special breed in Tyler, Texas. His dedication to responsible breeding and poultry care is a reflection of the values many heritage breeders hold, like patience, knowledge, and respect for tradition. The Manziel Gray line continues to gain attention for its distinct features and consistent quality. Bowden's work highlights how focused, ethical breeding helps preserve valuable poultry lines for future generations to learn from and appreciate. Breeder Spotlight, Richard Lee Bates, Bridging Bloodlines and Breeding Standards. When Richard Lee Bates moved to the Philippines in 1978, he brought with him more than just American breeding knowledge. He brought a fresh perspective that helped influence the future of heritage poultry breeding in the region. Best known for developing the Spangled Hatch bloodline, Bates was admired for his belief that performance and structure mattered more than strict purity. His approach involved selective blending and evaluation, allowing birds to prove their worth based on physical balance, instinct, and natural traits. Bates worked closely with some of the Philippines' most respected breeders, sharing insights and encouraging practices that focused on early development, responsible care, and practical genetics. He was also known for promoting the use of younger birds in breeding assessments, a method that helped identify strong traits earlier in the process. Beyond his skills, Bates was widely respected for his fairness, humility, and deep understanding of animals. He left a lasting mark on Filipino breeding programs and helped raise standards across the board. Though he passed in 2008, his influence lives on in many farms where Spangled Hatch lines and his breeding principles are still appreciated today. Breeder Spotlight, Harold Brown. A lifetime of dedication to breeding excellence. Few names carry as much respect in the heritage poultry breeding community as Harold Brown. From the 1950s through the 1990s, Brown made his mark not just through his birds, but through his unwavering integrity, knowledge, and breeding discipline. Known for his strict standards, Harold believed that a good bird came from more than just bloodlines. It came from careful selection, observation, and a deep respect for nature's balance. His approach helped define what responsible breeding should look like, and his birds reflected that commitment in their strength, structure, and dependability. Harold Brown's contributions extended far beyond his own farm. He openly shared his insights through writings, interviews, and hands-on mentorship, influencing breeders across the U.S. and abroad. His work helped preserve traditional lines, while also encouraging the evolution of healthier, more balanced stock for the future. To this day, many successful breeding programs still trace their foundation back to the principles and bloodlines Harold Brown developed and upheld. Bloodline Spotlight, the Allen Roundhead, a timeless breeding legacy. The Allen Roundhead is one of the most recognized and respected heritage poultry lines, developed in the early 1900s by Will Allen of Mississippi, a breeder known for his sharp eye and commitment to quality. This line was built from a careful cross between Boston Roundhead blood, red quill, and Grady hens. The result, a striking bird with dark red plumage, a distinct pea-comb, and a reputation for alertness, agility, and smart movement, traits that made them a favorite among breeders focused on refinement and performance. While no known photograph of Will Allen exists today, his work speaks for itself. The Allen Roundhead has become a foundational bloodline, particularly valued for its balance, cutting precision, and reliable traits, making it a preferred choice in selective breeding programs around the world, especially in the Philippines and Latin America, where heritage poultry traditions remain strong. Today, the legacy of the Allen Roundhead continues in the hands of breeders who appreciate natural instinct, strong structure, and careful lineage management.